If you've ever worked with international clients, you know the whole headache of trying to juggle different currencies. Well, today we are diving straight into NuMetric to show you exactly how to master multi-currency invoicing. It's all about keeping your accounting clean and your clients happy. Let's dive in. So, does this sound familiar? You've got to bill a client in euros, but your books, your entire system is in pounds. You want to show them the total in their currency, right? But you don't want to complicate your own accounting. It's a super common challenge, but luckily, NuMetric has a really elegant solution. Okay, so here is the most important thing to understand about NuMetric's whole philosophy. Your accounting, all of it, always stays in your single home currency. That means it's clean, it's simple, and it's always accurate. The exchange rates you set up, they are purely for displaying a second total on your invoices. It's really the best of both worlds. Total clarity for your client and dead simple bookkeeping for you. So how do we actually make this happen? Well, it all starts with a really quick one-time setup to get your currencies ready to go. Let's walk through it right now. You know, it's actually incredibly straightforward. From your main dashboard, you're literally just 2 clicks away. First, you're going to head over to Settings, and from there, you'll spot the Exchange Rate menu. And right here, you can see the exact path. Over on the left, there's the Settings button in the main menu. Go ahead and give that a click, and you'll land on the page you see on the right, where Exchange Rate is sitting right there, waiting for you. All right, once you're in the Exchange Rate menu, this is pretty much what you're going to see. To get the ball rolling, you just click that big button, plus add Custom Exchange Rate. This is where the magic really begins. Now, you've got a key decision to make, but don't worry, it's an easy one. Do you want an auto rate? This is awesome because it updates daily based on live market rates, perfect for any ongoing work. Or do you need a manual rate? This lets you fix the rate yourself, which is absolutely ideal for a project where you've already agreed on a specific exchange rate in a contract. Okay, for our first example, let's go with the most common option out there. We're going to add the US dollar, and we're going to set it to update all by itself, automatically. So after you pick USD from the dropdown, you just have to make sure this little auto toggle is switched on. That's it. NuMetric literally handles everything else, pulling in the latest exchange rate for you every single day. Then you just click Save, and boom, you're done. Your USD exchange rate is now all set up, and it's going to stay current without you ever having to lift a finger again. Pretty simple, right? Okay, so let's tackle a different scenario. Imagine you've just signed a big contract with a European client, and you both agreed to a fixed exchange rate for the whole project. This is exactly where the manual rate becomes your new best friend. So this time, after we keep URR for the euro, we're going to click that auto toggle to switch it off. See how that opens up the field? Now we can type in our own specific fixed rate. In this case, we're setting it to 1.22. And just like before, you hit Save to lock that rate in. This rate is now going to stay at exactly 1.22 for any invoice that uses euros, at least until you decide to go in and change it yourself. It gives you complete control. Okay, the setup is done. We've got our auto-updating US dollar and our fixed-rate euro ready to go. So now for the payoff. Let's actually use these currencies on an invoice. Now, this is so important to remember. The work we just did back in the settings, that's what makes this next step even possible. The currency options you're about to see on an invoice are pulled directly from that list you just created. So when you go to create a new invoice, you'll now see a brand new currency drop-down menu. Just pick the currency you need, USD or EUR in our examples. NuMetric instantly calculates and displays that second total using the rate you set up. Your main total stays in your home currency and the client sees theirs. Perfect. So let's do a super quick recap. First, and this is the biggest thing, your accounting always stays perfectly clean in your one home currency. Second, remember that all the magic happens in Settings under Exchange Rate. Third, you've got the flexibility to choose auto for live rates or manual for those fixed contract rates. And finally, you just pick that currency on your invoice to show your client the total in a way that works great for them. And really, that's it. That's how you master multi-currency invoicing in NuMetric. It's designed to be super powerful, but at the same time, incredibly simple to use. So I guess the only question left is, what's the first foreign currency you're going to add to your settings? Thanks for watching.